the echoes we chose to love. Some choices feel like devotion until they ask for something back. Episode 5. The First Woman Who Stayed. If you are still listening, if you are willing to let the danger become personal, please subscribe for more of Uvìe's story. Thank you. Uvìe told herself this would be the last time. Not the last dream, not the last thought, just the last night she allowed herself to stay until the music faded. But the ballroom did not feel like a place she was visiting anymore. It felt like a room that had been waiting for her shape to arrive. "You shouldn't stay tonight," Matteo said. Not with sadness, with fear. The kind of fear that comes from knowing exactly how something ends. "This is how it begins," he whispered. Uvìe looked at him and understood. He wasn't warning her for her sake. He was warning her because he remembered what came after. Uvìe noticed her only because she wasn't moving. No mask, no dance. Just a woman standing near the wall, as if she had stopped mid-thought. Her eyes were open, and they were watching Uvìe with a recognition that felt almost merciful. "She was the first," Matteo said. "She loved me enough to stay past the final note." Uvìe swallowed. "Is she alive?" she asked. Matteo looked away. "She is remembering," he said. Uvìe woke before dawn. Her legs ached, as though she had stood through a night that refused to pass. Around her ankle, a faint red line, soft, precise, like silk meant to be tied. That night, the music began before she slept. It hummed beneath her thoughts, followed her down the stairs. When she entered the ballroom, the dancers were already moving, and the unmasked woman, she had stepped closer. "You can still go," Matteo said. His hand trembled as he reached out, not to pull her closer, but to stop her. Uvìe stepped forward anyway, and the floor warmed beneath her feet. The ballroom had accepted the answer. "You are the first," Matteo said, broken, "who understands what staying costs." Uvìe met his gaze. "Then don't pretend this is an accident," she said. "I am choosing you." The unmasked woman smiled. Not with relief, with sorrow. She stepped back into the dance, and her face began to fade. Uvìe felt the mark tighten, like a promise being sealed. That night, Uvìe did not wake. Not fully. She stood in the ballroom as the music slowed. The dancers turned and made space for her. Matteo whispered her name, and the masquerade answered. Some people stay because they are trapped. Others because they decide not to leave. Uvìe was no longer visiting the masquerade. She had become part of its memory.